Well, hello there, Aries. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on for the 12th through the 18th of January. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have a guiding card for you. We're talking about the Flower of Life. The Flower of Life is talking about the wonderful facts of us unfolding as we do this month, okay? We are unfurling. We're staying here in the moment. We are very much so a part of all the good things that are happening around us because we are not holding ourselves back. This is beautiful. This is us coming into ourselves. We're being truly authentic. We're truly stepping into our real selves, which is very interesting to just sort of peel away a layer of armor, right? And that's kind of what I keep seeing for us, is that we're letting the guard down a bit, which is super sweet. All right, excellent. I also want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. All of you matter so much to me. I really enjoy doing these videos for you. It makes me happy to help you see what's coming so that you're better prepared for the following week. That is my whole mission statement here, and I do hope that you will like, share, and subscribe, right? Well, let's go ahead and look into the 3 cards I have in front of me. We'll go ahead and add some pre-programmed cards to it and see what's going on, all right? Yes, I will, of course, share with you, while I'm putting these out, messages from my better angels, and they were saying that we need to stay in our lane. That's the general version of what it means, and it means so many things. If we're enlisted to help other people, that's one thing. But if we're devising a plan to go and help other people when we aren't even asked, that's another thing entirely. We need to not do that. We need to keep focused on helping ourselves in a moment, right? And take care of what we need to take care of, because we could be missing out on something that could be going wrong in our own space if we're busy helping other people, all right? So we want to make sure that we're not doing that, all right? So let us see what these cards are here, all right? This is where you are, this is what's blocking you, and this is what your solution is, all right? So for the week of the 12th through the 18th, there's potential for you to shoot yourself in the foot, you know? This is the Devil card. We're going to make things harder for ourselves. This is, of course, the magical Nordic Tarot. Ta-da! We're using it again. We love this deck. It's awesome. So yes, we want to very much so pay attention to how we're making things harder for ourselves. If we're on a special diet, because it's January after all, and we are indeed eating the Cheetos, be aware that you're doing that. Pay attention to how you're making things a little bit harder for yourself to move forward and do the right thing for what you're wanting in the way of results. So if you just simply go, okay, I need to just alter that and come around the side of that and come out with a different plan, that's cool. It's all part of the plan to recognize how we're making things harder for ourselves, okay? And pay attention to what that is, all right? Now, the other part of where we're at is 7 of Pentacles, showing that we're making enough money and taking care of our business. So this is good news. I really like to see this for you. It shows me that you are prospering. There's lots of fruit on the bough, and you are able to harvest whatever you need to, okay? So you are not in a position where you're strapped or you're uncomfortable financially. You're taking good care of yourself, and that is good news, okay? Excellent. And of course, we have the Queen of Pentacles, showing that we are also paying attention to our finances and a little bit concerned in our own special way. We're just sort of nurturing and watching over the eggs. As you can see, the deer is watching over the baby deer. The doe is watching over the baby deer. Very Bambi. But no, it's beautiful. It's lovely. You're watching your little nest. You're watching all the little eggies, and you're making sure that all the things are going just the way they should, and paying attention to how your finances are going. So do look for good bargains when you're out shopping. Don't be silly. You can take care of yourself, and you should definitely be paying attention to the numbers, all right? Because that will help you tremendously, all right? Excellent. Now then, what's blocking you? Past learned experiences. Interesting. So you're holding yourself back in some way because you've had some bad experiences in the past, and you're like, oh, you know, I should just stay here and not do that. It would be not great, okay? So you might be holding yourself back from having a good time, but of course, sabotage, right? So you're not being able to remember, I think. You're stumbling through the dark again, not remembering you have a flashlight in your pocket, okay? So you can't even remember the lesson. So that's a drag. Be aware of that. 5 of Cups. Remembering lessons from old relationships before you step into new ones, or as you step into new ones, or while you're in new ones. Remember your own behavior and how your own behavior ruined things, right? Is this more about you and your behavior in those old relationships ever than it is about other people's behaviors in those relationships? Because you and your reactions can really sabotage everything. So be careful how you react. And the mother of the Queen of Cups is here, showing us that there's an emotional feminine energy person who's might be very concerned for you and might be wooing and squooing and oohing about you and, oh, what about you, and la 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 la, and it's like, okay. Smothering. I feel smothering from this lady. She is not helping in this situation. She's making you question yourself even more. You're already not remembering things. She's super concerned and smothering you. It's like, wow, this is a lot of things coming at you that are mental stuff coming at you, people playing with your mind a little bit. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing right now, but I can definitely see that it's a real issue. Okay, so someone's going to be messing with your mind this particular week. It's not super great. You're not enjoying it. It's not helping you proceed. I mean, you're watching over your nest egg, getting good bargains, have enough money to play with. Awesome. But don't overspend this week, all right? Just don't buy anything big this week. And pay attention to how else other things are going. We had talked about possible partnerships. Don't be the sole provider within those partnerships. That's not going to work, all right? Now then, we have the solution being a mind meld. 2 people coming together, having the same idea or finishing each other's sentences, being in a position to communicate clearly and willingly and happily. There's joy in this card. There's that wonder and that tickle of happy mind meldness. I don't know what else to call that except the fantastic feeling when you and somebody else are so completely connected mentally that you are getting better. Yay! This is the mind. This is the opposite of a mind meld. Somebody messing with your head, and now you're finishing sentences. This is your solution. Go this direction. All right. Stay clear and true to yourself, whoever you are, as far as your spirituality goes. You want to have a physical manifestation of your spirituality at this time because it will help you better be prepared and stay in your confidence. Because, of course, that's one of the messages, is to stay in your confidence, right? Along with staying in our lane, we're also stepping into our confidence. So there's a reason we can stay in our lane, because our lane is awesome and we are the queen and king of our particular lane. So we want to stay there because we like being in charge there, and we are, but we don't. The minute we step out, we turn into something else. So stay in your lane, but definitely have a physical manifestation of your faith around you to help keep you strong and confident. All right. The Page of Wands, new information about something you might need to learn is coming up. So do pay attention to the words that are coming out of people's mouths. Even as it's confusing, you may find in the mind meld that someone finally says something that clicks. I know sometimes, even for me, people will give me lots of information, and I'll just be like, what does all that mean? And then somebody says it a certain way, and it goes, oh, click. Oh, perfect. I know exactly what that means. And it's so nice when it finally clicks, and you're like, oh, right? And now you have a better idea what's going on. You're feeling very much so on point. You're like, oh, okay. I get it. I see what's happening here, and I can make this work. All right? This is good stuff. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and get you an extra guiding card. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to see if going this way might make it easier to splay them out. Haha. No, only sort of. All right. So that didn't really work either. So let's go ahead and see who wants to come out for Aries for the 12th through the 18th. That's the one right there. All right. And what card did we... Oh, whoa! Divinity's back! Ha-ha! We had this last week. Very cool. We're staying in the divinity, which to me really speaks to that divine timing, that divine understanding, that divine openness, that divine clarity. A willingness. There's willingness in this card, okay? Your willingness to allow things to be divine. Even if it's freaking crackers and cheese, you're willing to let that be divine for you. That is beautiful. I love it. So be in the moment. Allow the moments to unfold and be beautiful as they are. Don't keep trying to change things or make things more than what they are. Be aware that it's all good, all right? Very cool. Okay, so we're going to set this card down right there. Let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right, so here we are. I'm going to pull out 3 rocks. Got one extra. Boof, here we go. We have pyrite, we have rose quartz, and we have blue opal. Very fun. Nice. Love that. So the pyrite here is a beautiful chunk of pyrite. It's telling me that you are protected in all things right now, even though you feel kind of willy-nilly cray-cray. The fact is you are protected. So remember to be in that protected space and be aware of that. The rose quartz is telling me that it's okay for you to feel, all right? So don't stop yourself from having feelings and emotions. It's okay to let that armor down as well and step out into the world as a more emotionally based person. And you can be a little hot under the collar, but you can also be okay showing emotion. You're not going to lose ground if you have an emotion, all right? Very good. And then you need to verbalize what those emotions are. The blue opal is always about a throat chakra, and it's always about communication, but on a very buttery, watery, emotional level, all right? So speaking your emotions isn't a wrong thing, okay? You may have been taught that in a million years or for a million years, but the truth is being open to communicate your emotions does not make you a mush bugger. You know, it doesn't make you sensitive or weak in a way that's bad, okay? It makes you available, which is super interesting and different, okay? Open and available, ta-da! And no, not as a doormat. You will still have boundaries. Remember, you have protections. So it's safe for you to express your emotions this week, all right? This is super cool, all right? I'm going to go ahead and set these down over here. As we've discovered, this is a place where you can actually see them. Yay. Perfect. All right. So yes, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you do want to, that would be awesome, and I think it would truly support you for the week. I really love doing these videos for you. It makes me happy to do this. I want you to see what's coming up for the week ahead and be better prepared. That's the whole thing, right? And if this resonates with you at all, please like, share, and subscribe. And by all means, leave me a comment. Let me know where you are, what's going on, how you're doing. I am your greatest cheerleader. I am here to help you. I am here to cheer you on and make sure that you feel as comfortable in your skin as possible. So yes, by all means, check me out. Check this out. I appreciate you very much. We will talk to you next week about the 19th through the 25th of January, and I will see you then. Thank you.